start off my music magazine planning, I thought that my theme would be a mix of styles of folk and acoustic pop music, as it has that edgy, different style but is still popular. I did realise that folk music was a traditional type of music, but has become more popular recently. But I also added an acoustic pop theme, so in the music magazine there are popular new artists that may be in the top charts, and to get a range of sounds. Q magazine is a popular magazine that I would like my magazine to resemble. They include a mix of artists that are highly popular in today's world of music, but they have a huge range of styles. Q has an editor, Andrew Harrison, and a publisher, Bayer Media Group. The price of the magazine is £3.90, and total circulation is 80,418. It is distributed monthly and is sold in local shops and supermarkets, also shops such as WH Smith, or you can order online via their website www.keythemusic.com and get a monthly subscription. So I think that Bayer Media Group may be interested in publishing my magazine because of the popular music I have in my magazine and the quirky style. I couldn't find what the monthly turnover was with Q magazine, so I wanted to find out more about some other magazines. NME is a very popular magazine run by the parent company called IPC Media. The magazine includes chart music, but also a variety of rock and indie pop artists such as Paramore, Lily Allen and The Killers. This is why I think IPC Media would be interested in publishing my magazine, as the music is popular but not too pop. The editor of the magazine is Chrissy Morrison, and it is published weekly, which isn't the same as my magazine, as mine is based as a monthly magazine filled with a lot of pages. The price of each magazine is £2.30, which is much cheaper than my magazine, but mine is less frequent. The total circulation of the magazine is 33,875, and you can buy these magazines in a normal supermarket or online and subscriptions. The age range for my magazine would be aimed at 12 to 25-year-olds, as the music produced would be quite popular in teens, and the language used is chatty and aimed at young adults and teens. They could be male or female, but more female, as there's gossip and fashion, but also the popular music that boys could like too. The colour scheme and structure could be aimed at both genders. The audience could also be quite arty and fashionable because of the clothes they're wearing in the photos and the editing I did, which is different and retro. Retro is more in fashion now and has become popular in clothes, cars, decor and music. They would like to gossip with their friends and would have lots of friends and like to talk about love, life, boys and celebrities. They would like attending festivals and parties and try to be adventurous. Their icons musically would be people like Jessie J, Katy Perry, or quirky people like Ellie Goulding, Florence and the Machine, Charlie Simpson, Bon Iver, etc. But more in fashion, someone like Chloe Savini or Electra Chung. They might read magazines like Grazia, which is a celebrity gossip magazine, but it's not tacky, and Vogue, which is a high-quality fashion magazine. They would spend a lot of money on music, clothes, and magazines because they're young and care about their image. The name I chose, Days, or you could say Daisy, was a pretty name, so it appeals to girls and women, and connotes free and young, which would appeal to young girls, also quirky characters. It's not a typical cheesy name. For my front cover shoot, I did it in the studio, which it makes the photo more bold and stands out as there aren't any distractions in the background. So it highlights the clothes she's wearing, which are fashionable, appealing to fashionable girls. My second shoot was in a field and a run-down area which attracts cool, laid-back, quirky girls and boys. I used a guitar as a prop, which attracts more boys to the artist as it's a technical thing and shows he's into music, not just singing, but also girls love a guy with a guitar. I used long shutter speeds to make the photos washed out and bring some warm colours, making the photo more quirky so it would attract people that are arty and interested in photography. I put a warm filter onto the photos and also edited out some blemishes I didn't want, which made the photo more attractive, showing beauty so young girls and guys would be more interested in its perfection, as that's what interests them nowadays. The font I used for my masthead is more old-fashioned font, so it's more quirky and retro, but with a bold setting, and it's in capitals to get it to stand out, which makes it attractive to girls in most styles. The language I used for the double page spread article was quite informal and friendly, so that it would attract younger audience as it's simpler to read and more interesting, like you're talking to the artist and getting to know them. My magazine as a whole is interesting and would appeal to younger audience.